why success feels boring, and why that's a good thing. You ever chase success like it's supposed to be one big fireworks show? Then you actually start succeeding and realize it's more like brushing your teeth every morning. Necessary. Repetitive. Kinda boring. And that, my friends, is exactly the good part. We're going to talk about why the boring side of success is actually where the magic is hiding.
We'll hit stories, strategies, and a few quirky sayings along the way. So buckle up, or better yet, settle in, because this ride is smooth, steady, and yes, a little boring on purpose.
The myth of exciting success.
The difference between peak moments, awards, viral videos, promotions versus daily grind, emails, routines, editing footage.
Welcome everyone. Today, let's talk about a common myth that surrounds success in movies, TV, and even in our own lives, the idea that success is always exciting and glamorous. The truth is, growth often happens in the quiet moments, the small victories, and the lessons learned from setbacks. Whether you're pursuing a career in film, television, or any other field, remember that every journey is unique. Embrace the process and don't be discouraged by the challenges you face. Each step, no matter how small, contributes to your growth. Success isn't just about the big wins. It's about resilience, learning, and evolving. Celebrate your progress, however incremental it may seem. Surround yourself with supportive people who inspire you and keep pushing forward. Thank you for joining me today. If you found this helpful, please consider following or subscribing for more insights. Let's continue to grow together.
Michael Jordan wasn't hyped about practice. He did the boring free throws thousands of times. Success isn't Netflix. It's reruns on repeat. And that's the channel you want playing.
Why boring equals freedom. Boring is the peace of mind that comes from consistency.
Money doesn't mean champagne every day. It means your bills are on autopay. Success as removing chaos, not adding constant thrills.
Peace of mind might not trend, but it compounds like interest.
The science of boring dopamine spikes versus long-term habits. Studies on habit formation. Brain wires itself to love routine.
Your brain's like YouTube's algorithm. It rewards what you repeat. Boring uploads, same time, same energy. Boom, suddenly you're recommended everywhere.
Repetition is the algorithm of success.
Boring habits of successful people. Morning routines of billionaires. Creators, athletes, show how boring habits equals less decision fatigue, wearing the same outfit daily.
I encourage audience to design their own boring success routine. Discipline is just boring dressed up in consistency. Turning boring into exciting, how to reframe boring routines into victories, celebrate milestones, day 200 of showing up. Gamify your habits, use streak counters, rewards.
Success feels boring only until you zoom out and realize boring built your empire.
What's the boring thing in your life that actually keeps you winning? Where are you still chasing excitement instead of building consistency?
I challenge you to pick one boring habit to commit to for the next 30 days. Be prepared and be practical.
So if your journey feels dull, smile, you're on the boring path. And the boring path is the winning path. Because the truth is, boring is the new billionaire.
Success isn't about thrills, it's about skills. And skills are built in the boring.
Boring is just consistency wearing sweatpants, casual but undefeated. Success isn't a party, it's a playlist stuck on repeat. If your grind feels like Groundhog Day, congratulations, you're leveling up. Excitement burns calories, but boring builds empires. The most successful people in the world are professional boring doers. If it feels predictable, that's because success doesn't live in surprises, it lives in systems.
Repetition doesn't kill creativity, it compounds results. The world claps for the highlight reel, but the boring footage pays the bills. Excitement is Netflix. Boring is the Wi-Fi. You need both, but only one keeps the lights on. If it feels dull, you're probably sharpening a skill.
The thrill fades. The routine pays. Success is built in quiet rooms, not loud moments. Boring is proof you've automated chaos into order.
Don't confuse boring with failures. Boring is success on autopilot. Boring isn't empty. It's full of progress you can't see yet. Consistency may not trend, but it compounds like interest.
If success feels like a rerun, that's because winning is syndicated. Boring is the tax you pay for greatness, cheap compared to regret. Boring is what momentum feels like from the inside. If success doesn't feel thrilling anymore, good, it means it's finally normal.
So if your life feels boring, don't quit. Comment below, because boring means you're cooking with consistency.
Boring isn't the end of the story. It's the chapter that makes the plot twist possible. Subscribe if you're ready for that twist.
If today looked like yesterday and tomorrow looks the same, you're on the winning channel. Hit that like if you're tuned in.
Boring is the background music of success. Let's turn up the volume together. Drop a comment if you hear it too.
The routine feels repetitive, but the results don't. Stick around, because boring gets better with time. If this episode felt boring in all the right ways, share it, because the world needs less hype and more habits.
Success isn't supposed to be thrilling every day, but hitting milestones together, that's worth celebrating. Let's celebrate with a subscribe. Remember, boring today is brilliant tomorrow. Leave a comment with your boring win of the week.
Boring doesn't trend, but it builds legends. If you're ready to be legendary, hit that like button. This channel thrives on showing that boring is beautiful, and you being here proves it. Stick with me, and let's turn boring into billion-dollar habits.
Thank you, my gorgeous audience. Thanks for rocking with me. If this resonated, support the channel. YouTube is watching my progress, and every like, sub, and comment keeps this boring train moving.
Tech enthusiasts, welcome back to our channel. We are delving